Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at HawkFlameAK. And if you're interested in East Asian culture, please check out my friend's page at writingsofelasia.substack.com, where you can explore his musings on East Asian film and literature. The link is in the description below. Please check it out. Hello everyone, welcome to First and K-pop Fan Reactions. My name is Arnold, aka Hawkflame. I'm a first and K-pop fan of groups from the 90s like HOT and SES. I'm gonna get through this really quickly right now because I'm super excited because Aespa just dropped their new music video for Welcome to My World. And it's been a long time since I've heard anything from Aespa. We'll come back from Aespa, not since Girls last year. Yeah, the Tetris song was great, but you know what? There's a first real comeback in almost a year. I'm super excited. And let's get to this. Aespa's Welcome to My World.
흐릿하게 드리운 안개 속 all alone 늘 가로막은 경계선 하나 둘 거치면 끝없이 또 walk away 널 가둔 미러 Sweet escape and break away 주배해 내게로 Hey baby welcome to my world 발끝에 It's a new world 마주하는 you and me 다른 언어 속에서 같은 힘을 가진 너와 내가 하나라고 다시 한번 느껴줘 Welcome to my world Welcome to my world 발걸음을 따라서 꿈들은 피어나고 우리 둘의 세상은 서서히 커져가 서로를 담은 그 눈빛에 손 맞잡은 순간 서로 다른 두 세상이 못 맞닿은 순간 Hey baby welcome to my world 발끝에 경계를 넘어 It's a new world 마주하는 you and me 다른 언어 속에서 같은 힘을 가진 너와 내가 하나라고 다시 한번 느껴져 Welcome to my world Welcome to my world Welcome to my world This city's so pretty when your lights on This city's so pretty when your lights on You wanna come get it ready, let's go Get it, yeah, let's go This city's so pretty when your lights on This city's so pretty when your lights on You wanna come get it ready, let's go Hey baby, welcome to my world Only we own the city It's the real world 시작되는 you and me 서로 다른 색으로 같은 꿈을 그릴 때 선명해진 목소리는 새로운 세계 깨우지 Welcome to my world Welcome to my world
Well, that was actually really interesting because again, this is such a different sound from what I'm used to from Aespa. I barely paid attention to any of the teasers because when it comes to the groups, I really like when it comes to Aespa, for some reason I just want to be kind of surprised by them. And this one, it's definitely a surprise because it's such a different, but it so fits them, but it's also something so different from them what they're used to because it feels like very it's almost they haven't done something like this that sounds like this maybe since it even doesn't even really sound like this at all. But the closest thing is like maybe their version of Dreams Come True, because that always had this very light, very airy quality to it. At least the original one did, and of course they added their own twist to it, made it a little bit more of the 90 a little bit more 90s hip hop edge to it. But this one had this consistently had this very light, airy quality to it that I really enjoyed, and the harmonies were so tight in that middle, man. They were so good, and especially again they also that's I mean, the technically the best vocalists are Winter and Ningning, but they all sounded great. And blonde Karina is, it takes some getting used to. It takes some getting used to, I gotta admit. But other than that, it's a song that I can really imagine myself just relaxing, just turning on at the end of the night, just relaxing to. And it's a really a whole it's very different for them, but it's also very very fitting. Like I said, so because of the vocals are amazing. I love the build up at the end. I loved how it built up at to that to like a crescendo because I knew that because it was the whole vibe of the video was so again I keep saying this over and over again, but it was so different from what they're used to. Like it's something a little bit more. They're usually something very highly produced, very colorful, very bright, but but this one was very naturalistic style. Obviously, but there was much more of a even there was much more of a narrative element to it. And of course, it did tie into the overall lore of Aespa, especially with Navis coming to our world for the first time, and so that was really cool. But yeah, overall, it's a nice track. I don't know where I'd rank it as far as the Aespa tracks go so far, but so far it's pretty good first impression at least. I think it's definitely better than Girls, which is I think they're right now is probably their weakest. Well, it's not title. This is not title track, but this Girls is definitely probably the weakest title track and one of their weakest you know releases, singles releases. So but yeah, this was pretty. But yeah, this is it's so hard to compare to the other ones, again, except for maybe something like Dreams Come True, which wasn't even really their song to begin with. So, but I don't know where I'd rank it, but yeah, this is definitely a nice. It will be like it sounds like a really doesn't feel like a title track because it's not a title track. It's a pre-release track, but it feels more like a really nice, smooth, chill, relaxing B-side. Which is still great. And I really like it a lot. So don't want to get the impression I didn't like it a lot, but it's definitely a different vibe from what I used to mess. But anyway, that wraps it up for today because I pretty much said all I need to say about this video, and I liked it a lot. It's something it was not some, but it's not something that super excite me. But yeah, it was a great song. It was a really great song with amazing vocals, and that's about it. So until next time, guys, take care.